Alright, all you. As requested, doing Cape past paper now. This one is Cape IT, and I'm starting with 2014. Because the Cape students was toting. Alright, you weren't toting, but I mean, Cape students are like, so when you're doing a Cape past paper, so here I am, Cape past paper, just for you. Alright, so let's get the sharing in a gear. There with the other human beings in your life, in your class. Let them know a past paper is being done. Oh, I could share this too. Alright. Alright, so who inside there? Let me see. So I kind of went through, hopefully I'll be able to get through question 1, because paper kind of long. Well, is that 2.5 hour paper? Illustrator, ILLUSTRATOR. ER. Yeah. Alright, Blade Levi's. Levi's, yes sir? Okay, cool. Alright, who else in the live there? Rihanna. Alright, yeah, Rihanna. Okay, faithful. Okay. Once I know all you here and all you ask questions, I am good. Just didn't want to have crickets. So there we go. You ready? Alright, my thumbs up before I go on, because these kind of papers, you need heavy feedback, and you all need to ask questions if you don't understand certain things, because sometimes the answers could be weird, and sometimes the questions could be extremely ambiguous, and you have to understand what is going on. Alright. Alright, I'll just send the link to the people in your class. Don't leave them out. Just spent 10 hours doing one spreadsheet and database for the SP because my friend set me up, and you helped me a lot with the video. Thanks, sir. Alright, Blade, you're welcome. This is a Cape past paper and a CSEC. So CSEC are doing from 12, right? Right, Blade? Don't worry. But I'm glad the video helped you. Alright, so the Cape people, Cape IT, once you share the link and you're ready to go, thumbs up, some more thumbs up, and let me get to this. We'll try to tackle question 1, which is 25 marks, and I'll try to explain little things along the way. But of course I can't teach everything, but I'll try to make sense of it for you. Ready? Okay. Alright, so IT Unit 2. Unit 2 starts off with these are the days when the papers weren't structured. You used to have to write another paper, so I'll just try to write up as much as I could on the space that I have here. But if I can't, I will type it up, right? So, data warehouse. The concept of a data warehouse is a place where multiple smaller databases are collected and analyzed to create reports. So the key is that you have to know that there are multiple smaller databases which could come from almost anywhere, and then you have to say that it could be analyzed to create reports. That's your two major points there. That makes sense. That's good. A data mart is a place where my handwriting is not working out very well right now. Place where data is collected and stored for a warehouse. So it had to be that the data is collected and stored for a warehouse. Why? Because the data marts feed the data warehouse. All right, any questions? And then data mining now. Data mining is the process of extracting meaningful data from a data warehouse using database tools. Yeah. All right, so that'll get you 2 marks there. The data mart is where data is collected and stored for a warehouse. Collected and stored for a warehouse. Or you could say a subset of a data warehouse. And data mining is extracting meaningful data from a data warehouse using database tools. You can say extracting meaningful data or reports as the concept of data mining. Cool. Questions before I move on? If you're okay, thumbs up. And adding on to data mining, also to establish relationships and patterns of data. Yeah, Rihanna. Yeah, establishing relationships would be yeah, that'd be possible too. You see, once you say extracting meaningful data, you're kind of showing that there's a process taking place now. So once the process is taking place, that's what the examiner is basically looking for, to show that you know of the different processes that take place. So if you have establishing relationships and patterns, that's cool. And but the whole goal is it must be able to produce reports, right? So it's 2 marks. If it were a 3-mark question, we would have to beef it up a little bit and probably add in an example, because it's described, but it's just 2. So, but that's a good addition to the answer. Okay, draw a diagram to illustrate a data warehouse. Let me see if I can fit that diagram on the side here. You have multiple databases. And then you have something called like a aggregator, and the aggregator produces reports. So all the databases come into this aggregator, and the aggregator produces reports based on it. There probably is another name for aggregator. Or is it ETL? ETL, which stands for extract, transform, and load. If you don't remember the actual ETL, that's okay. Once you have the middleman must show that there are different databases that come in, and each one of them they pull information from the databases and put them together. So an easy example would be like, they might pull a database from the National Archives in Trinidad, then they might pull a database from the income tax system, then they might pull a database from the driver's license system, and they'll put all of them together to find people who are, I don't know, who may have stolen a car or some kind of thing like that. Or they usually use it for like financial fraud and those things. Yeah, they would use a data warehouse to put everything together and make sense of it, because picture you getting out of multiple files and you put all the files together, you need to make sense of it. As a good example again, boy, or like those crime shows, when the investigator on this kind of board, and they taking a red cord, and they're pulling it from place to place on a map, and they kind of standing up and looking at it and visualizing it and whatnot. Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to do what data warehousing is supposed to do. But with a computer, of course, you would just use queries, and queries would basically find all the things that you need to find. Right? Any questions there? Thumbs up if you're okay. All right. You could use a middleman instead of aggregator. Yeah, Chrissy, you could put like, I'd rather not put middleman. I'd rather put some sort of technical word, because the aggregator is like a technical term now. It makes more sense. It sounds, what should I say? It sounds more professional. It sounds more IT-ish. Because if you say middleman, that's something like, you're doing POB or management of business or some kind of thing like that. So try your best to use cool terms like that. Alright, so moving on now. Okay, in introducing data warehousing, one characteristic our database administrator should focus on is change over time. Explain 3 other characteristics of a data warehouse. Well, let me start off by saying this. This is one of the things that is a great area. Well, this thing, characteristics of a data warehouse, not mentioned anywhere on the syllabus now. On the syllabus, just have data warehouse. And well, we teachers, we have to kind of figure out how far to actually go in a particular topic, because there is no actual defined textbook that is created with the actual content for the syllabus in it. We have to get information from all over. So sometimes Kate might throw in questions and you'll just be like, oh, so you want them to know every single thing about a data warehouse? All right, challenge accepted. So you had a kind of, sometimes your teacher may not be able to, like, may teach you some things and they might teach you up to a certain point, and then you realize, wait, now, there's a lot more to this than my teacher taught. Yeah, it's possible, because it's very hard to teach IT and ComSci Kate because there's no defined textbook. It's easier to teach ComSci because ComSci easy in terms of it's just logical. But to teach IT, there's so many things that you're not too sure how far you have to teach because it kind of goes into university level now. So that's just my little disclaimer there to let you all know that sometimes you'll bounce up these things, but don't blame your teacher. The teacher trying. We hope. So change over time is one. The other 3 are subject oriented. The next one is integrated. And the last one is non-volatile. If you have like a textbook and the textbook has this, well, let me know what textbook that is, because I know of IT students that have 4 different textbooks because you have to get different things from different places, but that's okay. Subject oriented means that it is it focuses on certain aspects. Example, sales. Subject oriented means that a data warehouse, when you try to get information from it, it will give you information for specific things. It wouldn't be able to give you information about every single thing, because the people who aggregate it, they have to decide what reports that they are going to try to make available now. So subject oriented is one. Integrated is that they should focus on smaller databases need to be integrated easily. So the database administrator has to make sure that when they try to attach a new database to this warehouse, like something like that you could find a way to easily put the database inside the aggregator so that you get good reports. That's kind of important. And the last one is non-volatile. Is the data is permanent. Because you don't want to have things in your database and then when you go and check, like 10 years ago the data has been edited. If the data from 10 years ago was correct, meaning you made sure that it was aggregated properly and put inside correctly, then you should make sure that the data is permanent. So these 3 characteristics: subject-oriented, integrated, non-volatile, and the other one is change over time. Change over time basically means that they will have updates to the database on a regular schedule. So like you would update things daily or update things weekly. So when you get certain reports, you know that a certain report could only run after a particular update has happened. Yeah. Questions? Thumbs up if you're good. If not, let me know. All right, cool. Moving on. Blade. Blade, you sent a message just now saying that you was working on your SBA. But apparently you're enjoying this Cape paper. What you plan on doing Cape IT? It looks so. Because this is not CSEC IT here. But if you're enjoying it, I'm glad for you. Let me just get my chair to pull my foot up because sitting down is hard these days. Alright, now to number 2. The database design shown below was used to develop a database for a company. Cool. So we have normal things, name of the field, data type, and the properties. Right, so stated purpose of the following properties to ensure no duplicates. Yeah, 1, but you had to throw it out first. Okay, ensure no duplicates in E fields. Right. Next one is not null to ensure data is always put in. Alright, Blade. I'm glad for you to take any knowledge. It's always nice to see people who want to learn. Right, yeah, so those two 1 marks, that's kind of cake there. Not really an issue. If you have an issue with that, well, I know what to tell you. What does the word character, well, char, indicate any structure above? Only, sorry, any character on the keyboard. No, Geo, you gotta take this part here and put it under the pipe. Just get wet there alone, and then you'll be able to pull it out. Okay. Yeah, character is any alpha numeric or symbol. Yeah. Right, so that'll take into consideration the whole alphabet ABC, the whole number system, and any exclamation marks, stars, question marks, and all that stuff. Character. Alright, create queries to perform the following tasks. Change Miss White's salary. Alright, so this SQL, I don't know how good the SQL in is, but SQL is one of the easiest programming, well, the easiest languages to forget because it's so easy to learn. That is make it so easy to forget to. So when you're changing, you have to use the update words. Yeah, let's say updates. We want to update salary. Update salary, and then we had to put set. No. Sorry, we had to update the table. What's the name of the table? They didn't give a name for the table. Alright, so we gotta say update the table, whatever the name of the table is. Update employees. Yeah. Update employees, and then we're going to set salary equal 75,000 where emp name is equal to Mrs. White. Yeah. And then you have a semicolon at the end there, I think. So you're saying you want to update the employees table. Set the salary in the employees table to 75,000 where the employee whose name is Miss White. Right, so that's an update query. Well, an update command. But then now we need a remove command. That's a delete command, I think. Yeah. Delete command. Everybody okay with that one? Thumbs up if you're okay. If not, ask a question. Alright, so this is the answer for that one there. So this one here I'm gonna put here. This is delete from employees where salary is less than 70,000. No, that's wet here. Let's keep wet in here and it will fall out. Alright, don't pull it out yet. Let's keep wet in this part and then turn it upside down and it will just come out, okay? Right, so yeah, delete from employees. Yeah, delete from employee where something is greater less than 70,000. Oh, you gotta put delete asterisk. Delete everything from him. So the asterisk will be to delete the whole record. So delete from the whole employees table where the salary is less than 70,000. That will be delete. And then display all the names of employees who live in Kingston. That's a select. So we're going to do this one down here. Select everybody from name of the table employees where city equal Kingston. Yeah. The key here is the wildcard. Whenever you see all, you ought to be able to put the asterisk. Yeah, and these are all 2 marks. Knowing your SQL kinda hard to do because, as I said, it's so easy to learn that you tend to forget it easily. So you might just have to kinda the night before the exam run through your SQL statements, run through your HTML, because those 2 things are easy stuff to forget. Or create a SQL cheat sheet. Well, not cheat sheet, a super sheet. Kingston in quotations. Oh yeah, my bad. Single quote and then put the semicolon there. Yeah, Rihanna, you're correct there. If it's a number, you ought to put it in quotes. If it's a word, you ought to put it in quotes. Kind of like how Excel is work. Any questions? Right, it's all good there? Cool. Yeah, sure, we just finished question 1. Haha. No, we have part B of question 1 to do. Welcome. Rihanna, in all honesty, because these are 2-mark questions, they ain't gonna kill it too much for the semicolons. If you miss out the semicolon, they will check more your syntax because the 2 marks will be encompassed in making sure you select to the correct command and you do the correct what's the word, boy? Correct conditions. So they're really looking for command and condition. The semicolon, not really that much because in IT they don't really beat you up too much for syntax. The only thing they'll beat you up for in syntax is inside the HTML, where you have to write all the syntax for a whole page. But semicolons ain't really hurt you too bad if they decide to hurt you at all. But since there's only 2 marks, I doubt the semicolons gonna become an issue. Based on the mark schemes I've seen, the semicolons have never been an issue. Everybody will just kind of be alright, cool with that. But still put it. Just letting you know, if you do forget it, life will go on. Don't walk out the exam and be like, no, I forget my semicolon, I'm going to die. No, it's not that serious. Kind of serious, but yeah. Alright, file organization serial is one after the other, no sorting. Direct is using a key to remember locations. Index sequential will be index table, and the lookup table. Yeah, any sort of sentencing I could write with those. So you kind of put these in a sentence. But the sentence have to the sentence must contain those keywords. If you don't have those keywords, you're screwed. So one after the other, no sorting, or direct will be using a key to remember the locations. And index table is a lookup table. By the way, what textbook all you use in school? If all you use a textbook at all. Because I know they're variant textbooks. Before I go on to number 3. Let me know what textbook you all use. This is me asking questions. Well, I don't know what textbook all you use. Are you still there? Yeah. And that's be the hard part. Chrissy? Yeah, that's be the hard part. Yeah, to use textbook, you get handouts. And sometimes the handouts Some teachers will try their best to make sure they get all the information, but as I say, there is no definitive book for the whole CAPE syllabus. Yeah, alright, good. As I suspected, no textbooks, because you just had to rely on a teacher to be able to get the information that you need to you, which is interesting, but hey, CAPE and CSEC for the win. Yeah. Alright. So we're going to number 3 now. I'll remember to like the video, even though it's like, 5 viewers. I value your likes, right? Of course, we ain't doing it for the likes, but I value your likes. Alright, explain the process of normalization, highlighting first normal form and third normal form. Alright, I definitely won't be able to write that inside there, so I'll go and head to a little notepad for you. To try to type this up. So, we want to be able to give a breakdown for normalization. It'd be nice. The handouts clearly don't have all the handouts because this is the first time I hear about SQL. Ooh, Chris, it is the first time I hear about SQL? That is pain. Because that means you never did SQL before? Ow. I'm feeling pain for you there. But when I do the crash courses, I'll make sure you have to make sure you get inside that Unit 2 crash course for IT, because you don't know don't know about SQL at all. That's a real disadvantage there, because a SQL question could be a whole 10 marks sometimes, maybe 15. Alright, so we're gonna explain normalization. We say normalization. So make it a little bigger. Normalization is the process of organizing data in a database. There are 3 forms, 3 normal forms. Right, that basically gonna get 1 mark there. And now we have to go through each one of the normal forms to get the we had to go through each one of the normal forms to kind of break it down. So there are 3 normal forms. First, 1NF. All data must be atomic and contain no repeating groups. Atomic is a big word, so if you want to put single value, that'll work too. All these must be atomic and no repeating groups. Second normal form must be in first normal form, and all non-key attributes must depend on the primary key. Alright, so that will get you 1 mark for this, 2 for that, and then 2 for that. So we're on 5 marks, and now we have to explain third normal form. 3NF, third normal form is must be in 1NF and 2NF, and all non-transitive, that's a real big word, I'll explain that just now, attributes must be dependent on the primary key alone. Alright, that's a 7 mark answer there for normalization. First one there is the process of organizing data in database. First normal form must be atomic, meaning it must have only a single value. Must be in first normal form, first second normal form, and must all attributes must be in a primary key. Third normal form, all non-transitive attributes must be dependent on the primary key alone. Right, tell me what you don't understand about that. And please don't tell me you don't know what normal form is. I hope that you would have seen it sometime. All right, any questions? All right, explain transitive. All right, Rihanna. Let me explain transitive to you. Alright, transitive is like, let me say you have a table and you have student ID, name, course ID, and I don't know, faculty. Right. Now, this here is in second normal form because everything here depends on this primary key with student ID. Meaning, if the student ID were to change, the name would change, the course ID would change, and the faculty would change. Right? That's true. But if you had to put it in third normal form, you would realize that the student ID and name would be the only things in our table, and then inside here you would have course ID and faculty, because what you'll see here, transitive dependency, is that the faculty depends on the course ID, because if a particular course is running, it will run in a particular faculty. So you would need to make sure that this faculty must only depend on your primary key. Now it does depend on this primary key, but it could also depend on this. So basically what you have to do, you have to break it up into two and say only the field, every field must depend on the primary key and primary key alone, nothing else. In second normal form you could have dependencies, but it just means that each one of them had to depend on that primary key. In third normal form, this one had to depend on that one only. So that's what second normal form and third normal form kind of doing. Well, good to know. Back to this. Alright, so that's your answer. Wait, what am I doing? Where's the oh. Yeah, so that's the answer there. Any questions? Thumbs up if you're good, and I will move on. Oh, we gotta finish this question. Wow. Sorry for yawning there. Yeah. Finish this question and then I'll probably try to finish it up tomorrow. All good there? Alright. Okay, now part C. Diagram below is a ERD diagram. describe fully the relationship between machine and selection. Okay, well, you have this is a asterisk, so this is many. Oh no, is this one? Okay. Right, so we want to say one section is responsible for one machine. Hold on. Hello? Yeah, I'm doing a YouTube live class right now. Happen. Oh. No, you can message me or I can answer. I just can't like talk. Because everybody watching my live talking on my phone. Alright. Yeah. Right, so yeah, one section is responsible for, sorry, not one machine. That's supposed to be many machines. Yeah. So this is here, this is one to many. That's why the one on the asterisk there. Asterisk means many, right? So one section is responsible for many machines, and then the other way is one machine belongs to one section. So only one machine can belong to one section. So that's what they're looking for. They want to just show that the one-to-one is happening going that way, and the one-to-many is going that way. There's a weird way to do an ERD diagram, because normally it's have the crow's feet. So it's have the thing like that and whatnot. But this is a two-way one, which is possible. But again, teachers don't really have a kind of guideline on how far the ERD diagrams can go. So you just had to kind of teach as much as you could without overwhelming students and giving them too much content that they won't ever have to use until they reach university. So one machine belongs to one section, but one section is responsible for many machines. Alright, using an appropriate example, describe two other types of relationships that may exist when creating an ERD. You have one, two, sorry, they did one-to-one there already. You have many to many and many to one. Example, many students go to many classes. That's a good one. And many drivers have one car. No, many drivers are assigned to one car. Let's scratch that driver's example. That one too shaky. Stay away from shaky examples. Next one will be many students have one teacher. Yeah. So that'll be a good one for that one. And that'll be a good one for that one. Cool. Anything else there? Alright, so that's section 1. Alright, fully good at that. Thumbs up, man, and let me know tomorrow. I'll try to finish the next section because I care. Hey, children, that's finding weirdest things to do, right? I guess all having fun. Good. The Rihanna, what does 0 to many mean? Oh yeah, the 0 to many, that means it could be 0. So it means that many operators can have one machine or no machines. So none or one. That's kind of like that. So it'll be 0 or 1. That's what the symbol will look like here. So that means it's possible that operator can have no machine now. So it would kind of look like that from the operator and machine. Yeah. Hey, Christopher. Listen, where the books, boy? That, yeah. Yeah.
Where's the plan?
On YouTube Live right now doing our class. You know, I can't help it. I can see if it have biology books in it. Yes? Alright, yeah, that's it.
This one back?
I hope so. Just Jenny call mommy and make sure it's the right thing. Yeah. Yeah, hold on. Alright, what is 1 to 1 again? Yeah, 1 to 1, yeah, that's only one so like let me say husband and wife. Husband, wife. Yeah, one husband to one wife, right? As in a monogamous relationship, 1 to 1. Good. A plastic bag. Yeah, Jen, give him a plastic bag now, please. Thanks. She says only one bag. Alright. I told you. So we should be good there. Or they could share it with the other students in the class, and at the end of this live, gotta start a new one for CSEC, right? So, yeah, thank you very much. And I'm glad you asked for it, and I gave it to you. Yeah, Jen. Alright, later. And some of me. Yeah, I get it, yeah. Alright, all you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks again, and bye-bye. Let me do the stereotypical wave. If you want me to do the rest tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday? Tomorrow's Friday, ain't it? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, well, tomorrow we'll finish up the rest. You're welcome, Mimi. You're welcome.